Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Got another great video for you guys today. As usual, you guys know the deal on this channel. We must continue to set the record straight, stop the lies, stop the narratives, stop them from rewriting the history. Hold them to the standard. You guys know the deal on this channel. And in this video, man, I'm going to continue with what I was talking about earlier about LeBron James and the poor rebounder that he is. This man is a poor rebounder, and we're going to take it a step further, guys. Once again, we must continue to take it a step further, put the context out there, the perspective behind all these fake records and stats that ESPN and all these other people love to promote. I've told you guys, when they talk about LeBron James, 11,000 rebounds, right? They want to pump this man up for the 11,000 rebounds. This man is a poor rebounder, guys, and we're going to expose the truth a little bit further in this video, guys, as it pertains to his poor rebounding. And you guys, I want to thank everyone out there, man, for real, everyone across the world, everyone across the states that's been supporting my channel, guys. Once again, I am truly humbled, guys, by all support, for real, guys. It means a lot, man, for real. You guys have been commenting, man, sharing your stories with me, sharing the info. You guys know the deal, man, so much respect to all you guys. Thank you. I am truly humbled. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, I want to continue this and take it a step further as it pertains to LeBron James and the weak rebounding that he's shown throughout his entire career. Listen, I've told you guys before on this channel, the more you dig into Michael Jordan, the more you dig into his career, the more you're actually amazed. I'm telling you guys right now, grew up watching this man, and I didn't know half the things that I now know about him. And I grew up watching, and I was already amazed. But the more you dig on Michael Jordan, the more amazing he is. I'm telling you guys right now, those are the facts. However, it's the complete opposite for LeBron James. I've never been a LeBron James fan per se, but I was never against LeBron James. I was never rooting against LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? But when you dig into LeBron James' career, there are so many things that I did not realize about LeBron James. And the more you dig into his career, the more you scrutinize it, the more you go through it, the more it's exposed, guys, as fraudulent, as being completely based off of the lies and the narratives and the smoke screens that I'm telling you guys about. These are the facts, guys. And when you dig into LeBron James's rebounding numbers, guys, we all know about the offensive rebounding numbers of LeBron James, how poor they are, right? People know that it just took him till this season to pass Michael Jordan, a 6'6" shooting guard, in offensive rebounds. However, if we want to take it a step further, guys, and really highlight and expose his poor rebounding as it relates to his position, because when we think about being a good rebounder or a great rebounder, you can be a great rebounder without being considered the greatest rebounder of all time or one of the greatest rebounders of all time. For example, to me, Jason Kidd's a great rebounder. When you think about his rebounding for his position, to me, Jason Kidd might be the greatest rebounding point guard, one of the greatest rebounding point guards in the history of the NBA. I would say he's greater than a Russell Westbrook because when Jason Kidd played the era he played in, there were legit big men where guys hustled for rebounds. It was a more physical era when Jason Kidd played. So his rebounds to me were harder to get. Russell Westbrook has gotten a lot of easy rebounds in this three-point happy era where a lot of these rebounds are bouncing out towards him. More of Jason Kidd's rebounds are fighting down there, digging in, battling. So for me, Jason Kidd's a great rebounder, but is he one of the greatest rebounds in NBA history? No, those are always the big men, right? But Jason Kidd to me is a great rebounder. There have been other guys who are great rebounders for their positions, right? So when we think about someone like an Elgin Baylor, for example, Elgin Baylor to me is one of the great rebounders for his position. One of the all-time great rebounders, right? Probably the greatest rebounding small forward in the history of the game. He's a great rebounder. When we think about LeBron James and we just think about that aspect, not as it pertains to of all time, we all know LeBron James is not one of the great rebounders of all time. But if we just think about his position, guys, is he one of the great rebounders for his position? No, he's not. He's not even a great rebounder at his position. To me, he's not even a good rebounder at his position. To me, he is mediocre, guys, at best at his position for rebounding. Mediocre, guys. Mediocre, 7 rebounds a game at 6'9", 260, when everyone's hyping you up as the greatest athlete or one of the greatest athletes in the history of the game. You're bigger than everybody else on the court half the damn time, but somehow, someway, you only managed to average 7 rebounds a game for your career, right? So we think about that just like that off the top. That shows how weak he is when guys like Elgin Baylor, who's a small forward, right, is a greater rebounder than LeBron James. He averages way more rebounds than LeBron James. Larry Bird even averages more rebounds than LeBron James at the same position, even though he's a slow, unathletic white guy. That's what they'll tell you. Dr. J. Dr. J averages more rebounds per game than LeBron James did at the same position, even though he was a couple inches shorter than LeBron James. But somehow Dr. J was able to average more rebounds. How about guys like Dominique Wilkins and some of these other players? But if we take it once again, guys, and we think about the offensive rebounds, because the offensive rebounding at LeBron James' position, the small forward position, this is where he gets exposed, guys, because the offensive rebounds are going to highlight the effort, the hustle of some of these players, right? It's going to weed some of these guys out. LeBron James has accumulated 11,000 rebounds, guys, right? And about 10,000 of them are literally defensive rebounds. The easiest rebounds to accumulate, especially over the last 10 seasons, with everyone chucking up 63s a game. You're getting a lot of easy rebounds. LeBron James is literally standing there. The rebounds are falling right to him. He's not boxing people out. He's not banging against big men. There's no legit centers anymore. There's no physicality. So his rebounds are once again exposed, and they're fraudulent. Because when we think about the offensive rebounds, guys, and I wrote down some names, just guys that I saw. That I just saw. I didn't dig into this, and I didn't do the super hard research here. These are just names that I just dug in and saw. At the small forward position, guys, that had more offensive rebounds than LeBron James still to this point, even though LeBron James has played significantly longer than just about everyone on this list, guys. Everyone on this list, except for AC Green. That's right. AC Green, guys, has more offensive rebounds than LeBron James. AC Green. Does anybody say that AC Green's one of the greatest athletes in NBA's history? One of the greatest leapers? One of the greatest rebounders? Somehow, AC Green is a better rebounder, gave more effort than LeBron James. Has more offensive rebounds still to this day than LeBron James. AC Green. How about Dr. J, who I talked about earlier? Dr. J at the small forward. These are all small forwards, guys. More offensive rebounds than LeBron James, guys. Dr. J. How about Dominique Wilkins? That's right, guys. Dominique Wilkins still to this day. How long Dominique Wilkins play? Did he play 21 seasons? I don't think so. Somehow, some way, Dominique Wilkins with the injury still managed to get more offensive rebounds than LeBron James, right? People sleep on Dominique Wilkins. His leaping ability helped him get those offensive rebounds. When you see the video of guys like Dominique Wilkins and Michael Jordan, these Clyde Drexlers with these putback dunks back in the days, those are offensive rebounds. That's an offensive rebound. Some people don't really equate that. That's what that is, though. Dominique Wilkins, more offensive rebounds than LeBron James. How about Alex English? Does anybody consider Alex English one of the great rebounders? Somehow, some way, Alex English amassed more offensive rebounds in less time than LeBron James, guys. Alex English, who is known for being more of a scorer than a rebounder, but that's LeBron James, greatest all-around player in NBA's history, guys. How about Jerome Kersey? You guys remember Jerome Kersey? Rest in peace to my man Jerome Kersey. He has more offensive rebounds than LeBron James. Jerome Kersey was a tough, hard-nosed, physical dude, man. High flyer. More offensive rebounds than LeBron James. Does anybody argue with Jerome Kersey, one of the great rebounders of all time? Greatest all-around player ever? LeBron James. Less offensive rebounds than Jerome Kersey. Ain't played nowhere near as long as LeBron James. How about Adrian Dantley, guys? Adrian Dantley, another small forward, more offensive rebounds than LeBron James, guys. Adrian Dantley, who's known for scoring, more offensive rebounds than LeBron James has amassed in his career up until this point, all these seasons. Xavier McDaniel, guys, has more offensive rebounds than the all-time great athlete LeBron James. Xavier McDaniel, the enforcer, the X-Man, more offensive rebounds than LeBron James. Scottie Pippen, guys, soft Scottie Pippen has more offensive rebounds still than LeBron James. Scottie Pippen? Come on, man. Carmelo Anthony, guys, believe it or not, has more offensive rebounds than LeBron James. Super athlete LeBron James out offensive rebounded by Carmelo Anthony? Carmelo Anthony, who's not known for having the great leaping ability or being a super athlete like LeBron James. He's not known for being a great all-around player like LeBron James. He's known for being a scorer. But he got more offensive rebounds than LeBron James still to this point. How many games Carmelo Anthony played compared to LeBron James? How about Larry Bird, guys? Larry Bird, the slow, unathletic white guy Larry Bird with bad back, bone spurs in his feet, managed to get more offensive rebounds still to this point than LeBron James has. How many games did Larry Bird plays, guys, compared to LeBron James? Go look it up. It's embarrassing. Now, Also, I want to add a couple more names to this list because these guys are not small forwards, but these guys are guards that still amass more offensive rebounds than LeBron James. Clyde Drexler, Russell Westbrook, Jason Kidd, and George Gervin, guys. These are just some of the names. Clyde Drexler, Russell Westbrook, Jason Kidd, and George Gervin have more offensive rebounds still to this day than LeBron James, guys. Jason Kidd, a point guard, has more offensive rebounds than LeBron James. Clyde Drexler, shooting guard. George Gervin, a shooting guard. And we all know Russell Westbrook's a point guard. More offensive rebounds than LeBron James. But they want to talk about LeBron James, 11,000 rebounds? They want to hype this man for the all-around game? This man's a weak rebounder. He's a poor rebounder. Guys, let's think about it. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 11. That's 11 small forwards. Those are the small forwards. That's not including the 3, 4 guards I mentioned. That's 11 small forwards, guys, have more offensive rebounds still to this day than LeBron James has gotten in 21 seasons. Just completed his 21st season. Still behind all those guys in offensive rebounds. All those guys are small forwards. There might even be more. Those are just the guys that I saw real quick at a glance. 11 guys. Dr. J, A.C. Green, Dominique Wilkins, Alex English, Sean Marion, Jerome Kersey, Adrian Dantley, Xavier McDaniel, Scottie Pippen, Larry Bird, and Carmelo Anthony, man. Carmelo Anthony had more offensive. That one shocked the heck out of me. Once again, the more you dig into LeBron James' career, the more this man is exposed. Exposed. And I want to make a correction on something I said in an earlier video. I don't normally do these things. This might be the first time I've done this. But I talked about LeBron James's rebounds, his offensive rebounds, and he was tied for 210th with Oscar Robertson. I misspoke there. He's tied with Oscar Robertson at 210th place for rebounds per game. Per game. Rebounds per game. 210th in rebounds per game. So let's clarify that. And I believe he's 178th, if I'm not mistaken, in offensive rebounds. 178th. In offensive rebounds. So that I wanted to make that correction right there. So once again, you guys know the deal, man. LeBron James has been exposed hard. This dude is a poor rebounder. Michael Jordan was a very good rebounder at his position. A very good rebounder. Man averaged 6 rebounds per game for his career. LeBron James averaged 7. 3 inches taller, 50 pounds heavier than Michael Jordan. And plays a forward position. Michael Jordan played in an era with all-time great big men, with big men in general, in a physical era where guys actually hustle for rebounds. You had to bang down low, or you can get an elbow, all those kinds of things. Michael Jordan was out there hustling. Just took him to this year to pass Michael Jordan in offensive rebounds. And look at all those other small forwards, guys, that have still amassed more rebounds than LeBron James, even though they played way less games than LeBron James, way less seasons than LeBron James, even though no one thinks about them as great rebounders or great all-around players. But they have managed to get more offensive rebounds. The ones that count, the offensive rebounds, the hustle rebounds. In a much more physical era, all those guys, where they were legit big men, battling down low. LeBron James out here. Mediocre, guys, at best, rebounding for his position, guys. Mediocre at best. This is why he only has 11,000 rebounds, guys. I told you he should be up about 13,000, 14,000 rebounds easily by now. Easily. If he was a good rebounder or even a great rebounder. None of those things, guys. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.